Hello, everybody. NC4XL, North Carolina for extreme lovers. Oh, I'm not. Just Dom, the darling old man. What a day. There's nothing worse than a tensioner breaking on your automobile and you can't drive the tank. Anyways, enough of my whining. Anybody got any extra cash? Send a ton. I could use it. But let's talk about why I'm creating this vehicle. Yeah, this video. Over the years, I've learned to make accomplishments. And one time I used the word setting goals, and somebody flamed me like a torch because they don't set goals. You don't have to do a single thing you don't want, folks. Each one of us has different desires, and that's what's fun about amateur radio, that we each can try different things. But here's where I'm sharing a thought for you to think about if you like. Accomplishments. You're starting a new road in amateur radio if you're an old timer. And if you're new to amateur radio, this is different. Okay, it's like having a field day every day. You find the activators, you can make the contacts, you can check out your radio equipment. Oh, you can even have some accomplishments. The beginning or the end of the choice is how hard you work it. As you know, there is no financial benefits for parks on the air. It becomes an expensive, enjoyable hobby. But each one of you have a different direction of travel. Your accomplishments or things that you want to try to do, or your goals. There's that word goals, and so many people get frustrated. Don't get frustrated, just go have fun. The accomplishments that when we first started, me, myself, and I, was to try to work everybody in every park in the state of North Carolina. When I first started, that really looked good. I ain't done it yet. There's elements that get in the way called propagation and time when people are around and weather and all sorts of variances. But it's something to shoot for. For you new folks, maybe write this down on a piece of paper. Everybody knows I like paper and pencil, but anyways, if you want to work all states, set a little checkbox right there, worked all states. If you want to activate all states, write it down. That's an accomplishment. That's a long-term goal that you're going to look forward to. You don't realize it, but it might be happening a lot faster than you think. Or work every park in your state. Or activate in 10 states around you. Whatever your goal, your desires, and what you accomplish is for you. That's what we're talking about here. Working for a kilo as an activator, activating that park. Having 1,000 contacts in that park to get a kilo. Or work for an eagle's nest. Activating that park 100 times. You've already got 1,000 contacts in it, maybe take 4 or 5 times depending on how the bands are. But now you have to activate it 100 times. Okay? Another accomplishment. As an activator, you'll find yourself going to different parks that you like, that are close by. Remember this, activators. You can never activate the same park too much. Somebody will always need your contact. Somebody will always want to check their antenna they just built out. Somebody will always be trying to do it QRP. There's so many different accomplishments that you and I can go for. As an activator now, Hunter, I'm not leaving you out, I promise. As an activator, activating 100 parks, different unique parks. That's a task. But when you accomplish it, it's on to the next. See, if you're enjoying yourself and having fun with what we do in Parks on the Air, these accomplishments or goal settings, if you want to call that, are enjoyable. And you hunters, I applaud you for spinning the dial, for taking the time to learn how to spot us so that when we get spotted, it's by somebody who cares enough for each one of us that are out there when we're in pileups, and a hunter may not understand it. You may hear a pile of people left and right, and you can barely hear the activator. But by you taking the time after you make the contact to respot them only increases the opportunities to have a much more successful activation. If you hear somebody that's new as a hunter, slow down. You're not in a race with them. They're petrified. It's their first, second, or third activation. They're getting slammed by a sad ham that you can't hear on your end, but they hear them. And they're trying to do an emotional dealing with it. Many times on the Facebook page, or the funny page I call it, you'll have us activators will indicate how our day went, how our circumstances, how some sad hams got in there. And sometimes as an activator, they're just trying to share the other side of the conversation you hunters don't always hear. But without you hunters, we would be wasting our time out there. Always take a moment to look where you're at through the awards page. Go type in the word kilo, Kilo, see what pops up. And you don't have to set a goal. You don't have to write nothing on paper. But it's nice to give an opportunity to try to see what accomplishments you snuck up on. Getting to 1,000 different unique parks, that's an accomplishment. Getting to 5,000 unique different parks is a bigger accomplishment. Getting to 20 unique countries, 25, 30, 40. See, all those things when we first start don't mean nothing, but we're already working our way to get there. Thank you for your time. Remember, Parks on the Air is fun and can be much funner if we have an open mind to be willing to try things, different modes. You'll see me operate CW. You'll see me operate phone, FM, okay, AM. Why? To help the hunter achieve another level that they didn't even realize when they first started just working this old man. 73s, may God bless you, and I'll catch you on the air. November Charlie 4, X-Ray Lima, NC4XL, North Carolina for extreme lovers, and I'm not just another member of a new club in North Carolina. November Charlie 4, POTA on.